And this is session number 8. I'll be continuing on where we left off as always. I'm at the second floor of the headquarters, the agency where Jensen's working. Apparently he's investigating I kind of think it's a mole or something, but yeah, he's doing this in a low profile so that he won't get caught in the middle, or what do you call this in spy language, compromise. That's the word I'm looking for. I'll be repeating the dialogue of this guy. Forgot his name. It's too uncommon. Oh, it's Brian Rookby.
I'd rather not say what this
Alright.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing. The people studying the train station security camera footage asked my opinion about how vulnerable the surveillance systems were.
You think one of them would pop up on some
Restoration Act in a matter of weeks? Could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise juggernaut
This was level 5.
an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system. And in the U.S., millions causing
Thanks. Keep digging.
These guys might as well be taking a while. You think one of them would pop up?
seconds.
Below this level.
None of them take the radio.
maybe like it's very
It's just memo. I'm getting dizzy than usual.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Oh boy. Not a good sign. Shit, the whole scene with it. Let's go back to this side.
Negative. They're saying it was faulty wiring. Smart move. They don't want to be caught in dragnet.
Jensen, we need to talk.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
All the data I have right now.
I'd love to get a look at the bomb site myself, but no dice, not our show.
This is so weird.
Close my eyes, but all I see is strings of coke swirling on my lids.
Wait a minute. All right. Oops. This was fine. Can't get him.
I feel terrible for his wife.
These are the chances he knew he was taking.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet.
The Jinn still believe it when told them or don't they? We need to know. Things got pretty hairy.
It's gonna take them a while.
Hey, Adam.
Okay. Ah, it's also 5. This is already unlocked.
Satellite offices are always 2 versions behind. Dark days ahead. They were a shitload of overtime. You'd think one of them would pop up on some list.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Nothing.
Okay, this is pretty much it.
How's security over there? I've been everywhere for the past week.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Nothing.
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking. They're posturing.
Oh, here we go. The Diwali crime family. As you may already know, they're one of the largest crime syndicates in Eastern Europe, but they do business almost everywhere, from Northern Europe all the way to the Middle East. After their humble beginnings in a coastal town in Georgia, the Diwali quickly moved from gambling to more lucrative criminal enterprises, till they found their specialty, smuggling, which includes human trafficking too. The Diwali can get anything to anywhere. It's as if borders just don't exist to them. But their rapid expansion came at the cost of their Georgian purity when they started incorporating an ever-increasing number of Russians into the group. If you ask me, I think a major power struggle is coming within the Diwali. One of the old versus the new. The past versus the future.
Right now, I think my blood is about
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum.
This guy's a classic. They don't make many like him anymore. Sharp mind, a real businessman. One of those gangsters who thinks that crime is a necessary evil, you know? If it's gonna happen, he's there to make sure people have respect and make good money. Good business.
Just wish someone would nut up and take the blame.
Okay, what's this one?
That's all the data.
Otar's right-hand man is this guy, Vano. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, if you know what I mean, but he's strong and loyal, something Otar values greatly.
I think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Preemptive action would be great.
There's something here. I'll find
The Diwali called this guy Constantine. Like that's supposed to be intimidating, right? We don't have a last name for Constantine, but until his death in the Rizika bombing, he was a high-placed member of the Diwali crime family, answering to Otar Botkavelli. We suspect he has lots of connections in the upper echelons of the organization, all the way up to Radish Nikoladze and beyond. Between you and me, I suspect that he's a Khan, a spy that watches a Diwali lieutenant closely to make sure he doesn't make a move on the boss.
Negative.
Ah, the elusive Radic Nikoladze. This guy's a piece of work. Driven and ruthless. When he came up, he was the youngest boss in the Diwali crime family. The man spends more money on suits than most people spend on their houses. But don't let the looks and the haute couture fool you. He's the boss, he's in control, and he's squashed more than a few people who've tried to take him down along the way.
No dice, not our show.
Ooh, is that a bug?
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet. Nothing. The problem with the collective is that they've branded themselves as online Robin Hoods.
Yeah, he's stopped.
State police are playing stingy with sharing out. Right now, I think my blood is about to.
They've been everywhere for the past
Bored
week.
now.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
The classic Diwali structure has two spies, or pakhans, working for the lieutenant who report directly to the boss, to make sure he stays the boss. Those guys are pretty violent. Purity First is an anti-aug group dedicated to keeping humans human, all pure, no augmentations. In their obsessive pursuit of this goal, they have taken extreme measures and are suspected of being responsible for multiple acts of breaking and entering, vandalism, and theft. On occasion, they've even become violent, being implicated in several assaults and murders as they push for their goal of human purity. They've been quiet since the incident.
Not our show.
We know state police aren't above profile.
There's something here, I'll find it.
This guy is the face of the Jinn and a charismatic force of nature. They call him the Bull of the North and the Heart of the Jinn. Real name Salar, works in conjunction with his cold and calculating brother, Wasim, who saved his life during the AUG incident. He is proudly augmented and parades his AUGs around wherever and whenever he likes. The hatred of AUGs from groups around the world has only emboldened him and his organization.
I'm not gonna do this fucking job. These guys might as well be ghosts.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
I would have thought you'd had your fill of these guys since Dubai, Jensen. The Jinn, a group of smugglers led by twin brothers Salar and Wasim Alam. Their exact base of operations is unknown, but it's most likely in Muscat, Oman. The brothers Alam have been in operation since 2020 and have greatly expanded their operations since then, recruiting mercenaries, ex-military, nationalistic agitators, and other colorful criminal agitators from Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and the surrounding region. They deal in drugs, weapons, medical implants, AUGs, and they occasionally throw in some human trafficking.
Occasionally.
I'm sorry, we're all strung out.
Samizdat is an underground news outlet that likes to think of itself as the real news. They are anti-establishment and anti-almost everything else, including business addresses, so we like to keep our eyes and ears open for any mention of them.
Who am I? I'm not gonna do this fucking job.
The New Sons of Freedom, or NSF, is a small group of militant constitutionalists and secessionists operating in the continental United States, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. The group was formed as a reaction to the American government's increasingly authoritarian regime. NSF is committed to fighting the influence and control of a group of unknown people they believe to be the Illuminati with strategic guerrilla warfare strikes. They are suspected of having ties with Janus and the Juggernaut Collective.
State police are playing
What to say about the Juggernaut Collective that isn't speculation. A bunch of their members were running operations out of Montreal in 27, resurfacing for a while in 28. You heard of the Rifleman Bank Station? Bell Tower? Anyway, the Collective is a group of hacker activists, or hacktivists, dedicated to the cause of freedom. At least that's what they say, or what their actions appear to say. They fight corruption by exposing hypocrisy and protecting the unprotected. No one knows the real power structure inside of the Collective, but there is one name that echoes over the darknet. And that name that echoes, even louder than Hex, and you can talk to Peter Chang if you don't believe me, that name is Janus. And some say Janus runs everything, while others think there is no Janus.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Janus. I mean, what can you say about him? Or her. Nobody really knows who or what Janus is. But what many believe is that Janus is running the most dangerous hacking group in the world, attacking corrupt politicians and businesses on a global scale. The corporate world is terrified of Janus.
No, that's not consistent with the train station.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Is it or is it not a probable target?
These guys might as well be ghosts. I'm sorry, we're all in strung out shape. I'll nail it. No one will.
Here we go. The Church of the Machine God, and to some, the Church of the Machine, without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God. This group has so many names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They want to merge their consciousnesses and become one with the machine god through a ritual they call Ascension.
Oh my God, it's a comedy of errors.
Ascension.
I'm sorry, we're all in strung out shape.
Ah, Wasim Alam, the head of the Jinn, former limb clinic doctor and surgeon before he turned to more profitable enterprises. He brings the same cold and calculated approach he brought to saving lives to running his business with his brother, Salar.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere. Right now, I think my blood is about 50% caffeinated. Who am I? I'm the guy doing this fucking job. Who the fuck are you?
Our arms dealer Shepard, aka John Trent, is a former Special Forces commander and ex-Bell Tower operative. And as is typical for those ex-Bell Tower employees, he's been selling off old Bell Tower tech and weapons. But we don't need to worry about him anymore. He was killed by those gold mask guys in Dubai.
Just wish someone would nut up and take
They're like serial killers. Deep down, they all want to be caught.
Ah, Agent Singh, great poker player. I still owe him 100 credits. So I hope his incursion with the Jinn lasts another few months. You know, maybe he'll forget I owe him the money. You know as much as I do about these guys. They're augmented, well-trained, and very dangerous. And they seem to be massive weapons and augs for some sort of attack. We don't know what yet. You've heard of these guys. ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition. They're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker, soon after the AUG incident when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. Things seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge. Dr. Talos Rucker, former limb clinic doctor and current leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Rucker has chosen to leave his native Germany and to live in the Utelek complex near Prague as a protest to draw attention to the upcoming Human Restoration Act vote. Rucker is a pacifist and believes that what is happening in Prague is what will happen all over the world if the Restoration Act becomes law.
Preemptive action would be great if we were to start.
State police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
You've heard of these guys. ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition. They're a human rights group.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Jensen, we need to
They've been
talk.
everywhere for the past...
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need to delve deeper.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
You got an MO on this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha-Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party. I need you to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
They've been everywhere for the past week.
Shouldn't you be out there tracking down whoever tried to hack into us?
You said some hacker's been getting too close to the task force. What is it you need me to do exactly?
I gave you the address of where the hack's been coming from. I need you to find out who's doing this. Figure out what they know and what they want. Remember, if the location of the task force is exposed, none of us are safe.
As soon as I know something, so will you.
You use your computer.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Oh well. He's using it.
We know state police aren't about
Possible. The LZ's totally overrun.
When they rigged the electronic voting system and elected conversion right after
Alex, did we get any?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Pilot.
Oh, hello. Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Praha-Dovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
The kind of thing that's easy to miss. Surprised you noticed it.
When you have been doing this as long as me, you start to question every little thing. Plus, that old lady kept coming around.
Old lady?
Chatty thing. I thought she was just lonely, until I caught her staring at the terminal when my back was turned.
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think Chang lives in his head too much. He is good. He's very good. But it is also good that the task force brought in a new psychologist this month.
Well, I better get going. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The task force needs good men like you.
Thanks, Sedlak. Take care.
Did I change? Did I do? Oh, I did. Okay. Plastic bargain. Why not? Damage. Only did found the gangsters. Online though, and in the process discovered some system. Using them could be dangerous unless Jensen retrieved your recipe from elsewhere in the city. Oh, the old man's gone.
A whole week and I'm still getting the runaround.
Oh, never mind. He's here.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something with these people, don't.
No, he's not. It's just a random customer.
This kind of thing is always happening to me.
Pwede ba to?
A T-46-4. Are they serious?
Okay, let's see. Where this came from? Let's find a merchant to sell this stuff.
Nic nevidí. Zatím.
Hey, you. We got multi-tools for sale.
Is this some kind of AUG protest? Super!
There's nothing to sell.
Some other time.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories.
Wonderful.
Oh, it's this one.
This is ridiculous.
Couldn't get it. Long way around, I guess.
My wife is going to
I'm sorry.
just make it through this shift.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
It belongs to them. Apparently. Oh my. Exploding.
Hondo! You killed them all!
But I'm underlooked.
Didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, let's look at this.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, what's in the goodie bags? Think he killed my merchant. Oh my poor bastard. I think that's everything. Structure weakness. Can't really push through. Oh well. We'll come back.
Moving from current position.
Are they both dead? Oh, hope not. Yeah, they killed him. Oh my.
Turning now to Prague.
The
A city
poor
still
diplomat.
weeping in the wake of a devastating
What a mess. Where's his bodyguard? Okay, here's... well... no wrong good things happen.
Seems to have quieted down.
One good thing about this is I can get in here now.
Could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus. The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events.
Access granted.
Continue to praise Siakon Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers, for exposing.
Ooh, a secret door. I'll be right back. Where did this lead? Oh, nice.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Cool. So yeah, I need to sell some more stuff.
can't take that kickback. Sorry, friend. You clean me out.
No, well.
I think I'll be on my way.
No sign of him.
The best secure for now.
Hey, are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
And don't you fuck around like that again, huh? You want to buy or what? Make up your mind. Stay, go, buy. Come on!
Not interested right now.
For now. I like the sound of that.
Praise the Juggernaut Collective. An elusive...
Oyoko, you interested in some merchandise?
Forgot to go sa what do you call this? Ammo rack in front of the train station. Near to the agency building, sorry. Not train station.
Rather, stay quiet.
So, it's this way.
Who listens to that garbage?
Ah, here we are. I'm gonna sell this as well.
Masz nieco do wasi.
Come in. You are still deciding? Come back later.
Parking in someone's place.
City has gone to hell.
Where's the agency building?
Moving from current position.
What's it going to be? Oh, right, sell this thing. 21 seconds. Apology.
Yes.
Oops.
Defend against that kind of team.
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
And don't you fuck around like that again, huh? You want to buy or what?
Not interested right now.
For now. I like the sound of that.
Priority 1. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property.
Someone fell down!
Where's the hopper?
Enough problems already.
This apartment. Nothing. It's already here. Okay, where are you? First floor. Okay, other side. Ago. You're not even about what to review was story. Ooh, interesting.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
I'm not sure. They're hiding somewhere in the sewers in the Davni district.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
They could be powerful ally use right. That's a really good story. Possible. That's really possible. Okay, let's meet up with that guy.
Worse than the beggars.
Oh, what's this?
Keeping an eye on you all. So quick, that's all.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
We were supposed to take him in alive.
Taking him alive. Guys pleasing the bastards. Thank God for autosave. Didn't waste my hacking tools. Okay, let's go back to that area. I wanna hack that place.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
I'm not sure. They're hiding somewhere in the sewers in the Davni district.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yay! Ooh, what's this? Shipment coming through market. A market from Koshinsky. Let's see. Okay. WCTVR. Where is it? It's not in the map. I just need to wing it. I need to find the place.
Feels like a war zone. What today?
So we try it. No, that's not the place.
Weapons hot. Okay. Seems like a bad dream.
Oh, it's this one. Wait a minute.
Bad enough when it was just drunk. Quiet patrols are good.
No. I should have taken precaution. Okay, I found the place. I just need to find where is that room. I found it before. I just can't remember which spot. Maybe there's a hidden area there that I haven't checked out.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
I'm not sure. They're hiding somewhere in the sewers in the Dogme district.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, I'm gonna save this part. Not to repeat it. Here it is. Supposed to be this one.
Ah, customer, right? Over here. What you need?
I need your door to be opened. Or maybe not. This is the wrong place. I think it's the other side.
Ah, customer, right? Over here.
Talk to me.
All right, bye.
Hele, je to, co si myslím, že to je?
Not your way to there. Oh my. Okay, here's the room. Where did it go? It's gone now. Oh, here we are.
Continuing the search.
Maybe. Oh crap.
Jen proto, že to říkali na Pajkusu, to ještě nemusí být pravda. A dost. Až to uvidím, zmizí něco.
customer, right? Over here. What you need?
With the heavier item.
Whole department is corrupt.
Wait, how did they do this?
Starting to think we're in bed with the Russians.
Nevím, odkud to máš, ale určitě se pleteš.
Okay, let's try the office. Maybe they have some items that I can use.
Are we really doing any good?
Oh, maybe this one could help.
This looks like it should be working.
Still some damage, but it's small. It's not working.
Ah, customer, right? Over here. What you need? A door
Nothing yet.
Okay, I'm gonna silence so I can help.
Here comes the big.
Ah, customer, right? Over here. What you need?
Attachés out in Seattle's Fortress of Solitude. But until then,
He has his own gun.
Choose which attacks to stop and which they want to roll. What I hear them saying is they rub their pudgy, world-dominating hands together.
All I do is walk around.
Terrorist. Train station bombing. Useful. But not.
Scones right now. Ah, fuck it. What are we talking about? Oh, right. Unbelievable. We got Picus on here in our secret location, which we are calling Grandma's Team. And as usual, they are doing their due diligence to pin this most recent bombing in Prague on Ark. Now, I'm not saying Rucker and the Augmented Rights Coalition don't get their hands dirty once in a while. Who can blame them? If you were the only legitimate hope to liberate a terrorized minority, you'd have to stick a pipe in a wheel once in a while to let people know you're not messing around when it comes to defending your own. But to say Rucker is behind mass destruction on this level is ridiculous. Come on! The man's a fucking doctor! Is it possible that being locked up in Gollum City all this time has caused him to go a little cuckoo? Lots of talk about how he's been hitting the bottle hard these last few months. We've all seen pics of what that isolationist hellhole looks like inside. But I personally don't believe he has such a hold on his followers that they would walk blindly into a situation where they'd be responsible for a mass murder on this scale. Not buying it. Not buying it, Picus.
That, so let's get out of here.
Ah, customer, right? Over here. What you need? Oh, look who's back. Did you forget something?
I'll be going.
Do what you want.
controller. This battery just went dead. I had to change it. We have an update. Okay.
I just love to travel to new places, but coming home is nice too.
Yeah, he was mentioning about the sewer system, so I'm heading there right now.
No è assim. Vai pra lá.
Sure, it's just okay. Going the manual in public. No one will notice you. The locked door. Just going through it. Nah, I've got the gun more. Has much more ammo than this one. There. Okay, we blast through it. I used so much ammo on that one. Yep, it's worth it. It's worth it. Here's a clue. To Wilson from Colby Gray. Marrakesh isn't the answer. I told you come over to my place in the ending of the strip. I'll fix you up. In the courtyard in case I'm not there. Punch 5555 and go in it. Oh, courtyard. I remember that area. It's up in this area. I think I'll visit that place first before I go somewhere else. Might be some useful items in that safe.
Just leave me alone.
Boże, nechte mnie wejść.
Biche, go away!
Go away.
What are these materials? What do you use it for?
Не мам час.
I'm sleeping. Get out of here.
It's not really burning, is it? Okay, this is the courtyard, or near it, the courtyard. So straight back to the south west.
sister's son tried to commit suicide. Night on the weekend.
I just can't believe it.
Feel that rhythm.
There's an invisible wall.
It hurts! Music! I can't feel my... anything! I can't feel my...
There's nothing here of interest. The dead body from earlier.
I love this track!
I'll get the other room.
I can almost... Come on, dance!
Might be some things that I
This is
missed.
what 10 years of ballet.
Oh, great!
They're all high.
You want to dance? It's okay. I'm a doctor. Leon is perfectly safe. As long as you don't mix it with anything, you'll be fine.
Come on! Who wants some more?
This is a private party. People like you aren't supposed to know about.
Great song. I just can't get into it.
I can almost see the music! Taking away everything.
not in the raid party club. Might be somewhere near here. Possibly go wrong, huh? Yeah, there's definitely something down that room, but I can't get in yet because I haven't had the skill to withstand gas hazard. Anyway, this one's just gonna be in the books. Can't finish it yet.
Enough problems already. Keeping an eye on you.
Okay, let's go back to the sewers.
City has gone to hell.
Spěcháme bez urážky.
Get out of here.
The good doctor be changing his tune? This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
Go away.
Can't be moved yet. 3. So where do we go from here?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yay!
Then segue into earthquakes and clones, follow up on Dubai, and finish with local. Where are we on Praha?
You're asking all the right questions. Still needs an ending.
You said that place is a front for a front. I want to know more. I want facts. Bones, what about you?
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
He's right. Moonbase is sexier.
Since when are we trying to be sexy? Do I look like Eliza Kazan to any of you?
You absolutely do not.
Deep breaths, people. Let's take a minute to think about who we are, what it is we're trying to accomplish here.
There's some more credits. There's some more crafting materials. The heck, come on.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moonbase? The clones on the moonbase? Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose? You break my nose.
Break someone's nose, eh?
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
I spent my 20s in a commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha-Dovos?
That little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. First in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find them. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types you walk into... Tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be
blocking my view.
If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. Kay isn't one man.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Picus Media Network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
What's K?
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be the Prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Sam's dad. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
Okay.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You've got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas, and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy. Huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
Oh, man.
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
Persuade. Actually, persuade or intimidate? Or work together. Yeah, let's persuade for a minute.
You're gonna forget everything you know about Brahadovos for now. It's the only way you get to protect your ideals.
Right, because concealing information is obviously the best way to keep people informed. You really think I'm that stupid? There's this word you might want to look up. It's called transparency. It means people have the right to know, no matter what the cost.
Frightened.
You're onto something that's even bigger than you imagine. Bigger than you can handle. Pull the trigger on it too early and you'll lose it forever.
Yeah. Or I sit on it too long and then I lose it anyway. I don't know. You always have to keep digging. The truth, the real truth, it's a rare fucking bird, man. And if you're too slow or too careful, it fucking flies off. So, when I get so much as a hint of truth, I strike when I can, as hard as I can.
Okay. That's not a good response. Your safety. In fact, I can promise the opposite. I think your skin's worth it. Whatever the cost. Or do you want to do better than Picus? Okay. Yep.
Whatever the cost, is that it? You want to be better than Picus, right? So what does Picus do? They frighten people. They sensationalize the news. They misdirect. If you want to resist them, you need to strive to be objective. You need to deal in truths. And the truth is, putting Brahadovos under the spotlight right now is dangerous to me and useless to the public. Wait until it's time.
Okay, I get it. I don't want to compromise no one's investigative journalism. Sometimes you move too fast and the real story flies off before you even had a chance to see it. That's not what we do here. So you go break open whatever it is you're breaking open, and we'll lay off Brahadovos. For now.
You're making the right choice.
Yay.
We'll see. You know, we could still use your help, though. Journalistic integrity may not mean very much topside, but it still means something down here. And that's why I think you should help us. You're our best shot at hitting the mass media where it hurts.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's a sideline quest anyway.
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons. The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
We'll see. Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Sam's dad. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
At one point, yeah, I could do this right now. 72 praxis points. So we'll maximize our hacking skills. That should be no problem now.
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office. You are very touchy. Can you fix that? Can you fix coffee machine?
I am shooting! Are you shooting? I am taking a position!
Let's not touch anything at the moment. Let's just get out of that place. So they want to dig deep in the office? I guess I'm gonna go back to the 3rd floor of the headquarters.
Anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, where's the exit?
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office. He said, fuck off.
Keep trying, folks. Keep giving them help.
Let's see. How much do we have? righty. Let's get out of this place. The sooner the better. If I had the guts resistance skill, I could really hack into this. Oh well. Don't mind me, I'm just going out of the manual in public.
Seems like everyone is tired.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nice.
Can't defend against that kind of team.
Shoot. Looks like he didn't go off. Down here. Just breaking some walls. Breaking the beds. What else? Too bad I can open this. Maybe I can. Just need to craft one of these. Just one should be enough. Oh dear. Wrong button. open. And nothing's in this area. Oh well. Of course, I'm just gonna be in this spot. Yeah, this world is empty. Okay. Let's search the door. We have max hacking skills now, so it'd be a cinch, I think.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh, nice. Use the poison to waste. Cool. Yeah, sure. 25. So, oh, I have some stuff to sell. I need to visit the shop again. I need to mark this spot because there are some items here that I haven't gotten yet. Music box. Okay. Let's see, where's the apartments? DMA so far. Okay, it's time to run. They're panicking on nothing, yeah? Well, technically it's my fault that they're scared. Okay, where's the apartment area?
Ale oblast je čistá. Přesouvám.
Ten hajzl leze do řití a dostane povýšení.
Okay, here.
Oyobo.
Did you check over there yet?
Are you interested in some merchandise?
Keep looking.
Especially. Hey, don't you fuck around like that again, huh? You want to buy or what?
Yeah, sure. I don't have any of that kind of weapon anyway. I guess... Is there more? I think that's all. Yeah, that's everything.
I have no time for this. You look. Why you're not buying?
I like to sell instead. Make
Not
some
interested
money.
right now.
Fucking clicks.
Yep.
That horrible day
Through and through.
all rented people all over the world.
Oh, goodbye. Alright, it's this area. Property bank. Palisade, property bank. Nothing new.
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024.
Absolutely secure. Data extractors have never... Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir. Absolutely secure. Data extractors have... never breached the law.
Hackers are everywhere. Not here?
Exactly. Of course, physical security is also... and Tarvos has an impact.
They would have...
Happened in 2020.
affiliated with Bell Companies.
Formerly, yes, but so were most security companies before the incident. Why don't I schedule a meeting for you with our...
Please see the receptionist.
Answer all your concerns and start the application process.
Yes. Why don't we do that?
Thank you. Security guard.
A pleasure, sir.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Palisade. May I help you?
Not sure. Never been to a property bank?
I see. Well, we are the premier secure corporate archive in the world. We offer a number of services, including ultra-secure corporate vaults, as well as executive safes for smaller accounts. Exclusivity, anonymity, and security are the cornerstones and our greatest selling point.
Makes sense, but security is a major concern for your clients.
Oh, yes. Everything at Palisade is state-of-the-art. Security measures are audited regularly, and Tavos is a very well-respected private security firm. Would there be anything else?
Corporate vaults. Corporate archive. Let's try this one.
So this is a data haven.
Well, we don't use that term here, but yes. We archive highly sensitive materials and documents for some of the most powerful businesses and people in the world. No worries about corporate espionage here.
Or government subpoenas.
Our international clientele do tend to disagree with the stance of their local governments as it pertains to corporate rights, let's say.
So they take advantage of this country's more pro-business legislation.
Mm-hmm. I suppose that's one way of looking at it, if you were a cynic. I prefer to think that our clients shouldn't have to deal with small-minded anti-capitalist bureaucracies if they can avoid it.
I'll be right back. Okay, I might go AFK, or I'll just log off after this part.
How big are the corporate vaults? Doesn't seem like this building would hold that many.
Oh, quite big in fact. We call them container vaults, like shipping containers. Our storage facility is actually right under our feet. Quite an impressive sight.
Underground, makes sense. Great security feature.
Absolutely. In addition, they are only visited by appointment and require the use of a client's keycard to access.
Nice.
Your executive safes are available to anyone?
Well, we do have an exclusive clientele, and the application process is rigorous. Despite this, almost all our safes are currently occupied.
Your client list must be very impressive.
It is. Mostly they are held by executives from our client companies, but some select individuals have been approved as well.
But with the same high security standards, I hope.
Oh, of course. And access to the executive safe room is restricted. Clients must use their assigned personalized keycards to gain entry.
That's all? Sounds a little simple.
It's a little bit more involved. The keycard also switches off all automated security measures within the vault. Lasers and sentries and the like. All very high-tech.
I think I'd like to see the account manager.
I'm sorry, Mr. Romanek is unavailable at the moment.
Telemarketing. Yes, I'm available. Why?
Thanks for the information.
Okay, so where's our next stop? Everything's so silly. Gnarly. So heavily guarded. Can't open this part, I guess. It's locked. Is there a guard station or even... Oh, there's a camera.
Yes, sub-level security room has our up-to-date security passwords.
Good. That's the mezzanine level of the corporate vault basement here.
Can you get confirmation from IT?
I could, but they would only be able to confirm.
Authorization is required to access this area, sir.
Has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. Watching the UN closely for any break in the story.
Those without the proper credentials may not pass, sir.
It's gonna be a bit tricky. I need to move fast.
Passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recording. Augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Okay, we're in. There you go. Ooh la la. Identification, registration, ID.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government.
Fits. Oh yeah, it fits.
Anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world. Around the clock.
Another one. Someone might get in here.
Turning now to Prague, a city still dealing in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Musica train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, set up residence in the neighboring Intellect complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor
Now we're clear.
This is a
Keep
lesson.
tight. Oh, I forgot.
Global leader is fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close
Come on, come on, come on, close it. Okay. Can't get in through there. Where am I now? Okay. That's reassuring. Okay, there's nothing here. Dead end. What's that? Oh, those two parts are connected. Unbelievable. Oh dear me. Where else? Oops. Oh, it's just the second floor. No, at the moment I'm not gonna explore this spot. I'm just gonna go to the 8th floor because my objective is in this area right here. So I'm gonna go back. I'll just put this in the list later. Oh, I'm kind of stuck here. How do I get out of this place? Alright, I can just use this. And come on, get in there. There we go. That's a good boy. This is the office. Ooh, I'll take that. I did. on. Okay. She turned off. No, that's not the place. Probably the 8th floor. Let's check it out. That must be something else. Where did they end up? Okay.
Welcome to Palisade Property Bank, sir.
Did they find out?
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive
Come on, let's turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
and elected a 12-year-old boy as president.
It's not turning around.
Mapped combat drones attacked St.
Okay, let's turn around.
Millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
It's a dead end. Okay, let's be quick about this. I think I'm spotted here, right? There's no way. Oh, are they gonna spot me? Yeah, sure enough, that guy's gonna spot me. Can't do it. Why can I talk to him? It's too risky. I think. No. Oh boy. Is this glass? It's glass.
I'm sorry, sir. The VIP vaults are only accessed by appointment, and there are no appointments scheduled.
You need an appointment to access your own vault?
For the corporate vaults, yes. This allows time for preloading your container into the viewing area. You also need your personalized keycard.
Thanks for the information.
There's the pass out guard, which is the spot. I'm guessing that's the office area. Oops, wrong one. Cool. I'm on level 9. The security office, and there's no way to get in there. Oh, that sucks. Oh well.
No, all green lights here. There was some activity earlier, definite.
Oh, this sucks. Can't get in.
Couldn't tell you from where. They hide their tracks too well. Lava wall stops them, but there's no way to backtrack their location.
Can't do the
All
gun heavy
security
object.
hubs have been audited.
Oh my, this is a red light. Need to be careful. I don't want to piss anyone. Unnecessary piss. I'm pissing anyone. Pissing it off. Unnecessary trouble. Oh, this will do. Where's... too bad I can get into the IT. That's where all the computers are.
I think I heard a noise. Make it quick.
Leaving post. Might have something.
Ah, they're in the... Okay, they're hidden now. So, in some degree.
That horrible day 2 years ago when all speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Scheduled. Okay. I need to save this, because if I fail, everyone's gonna notice that someone's hacking their system.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yay! Just the memos. Also the code to the parking garage has changed. Please see me personally for the update. Okay. Ah. That's too bad. We should just put it in the email. Yeah, something went wrong. Forgot there was a camera in that spot. Love was 8 years old when he was caught wielding electronic pots from the underworld in Prague.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
camera's still on. That's still on. God, I need to go to the security office to disable all the cameras.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, I'm in. Somehow. Hello. Okay, nighty night. Oh, that's no. Okay, this should be a good spot. Oh, this is really useful. Elevator access. Okay. Is that about it? Here's everything that's in here. Just to be double sure. Oh, there's one more. I don't know if I can get that if I move the printer in this section here. But at the moment I can't do that yet. Okay. Let's save this. Just for the sake of it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Almost missed one.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Yep, that happens. Made a bad decision. Should have used the nuke virus in the last part.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I haven't deactivated the security locks. Yeah, it's still on. I just need to wing it. Ah, come on.
Our portable
one more time.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Paris.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2
Where's
years
those
ago when
clues?
augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you.
Anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns. And we at Palisade Property Bank may addressing those.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Shucks. Oh no. All this time playing around is really making me hungry now. Just one bite of the food that I've been prepared.
Always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Yesterday, when bombs exploded inside the city. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third attack on Prague. Our historian, Dr. Dallas Tucker, who wrote the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up
Access granted.
and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Oh yes,
Inventory's full. What else could be here?
London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
My god. How could they fail that? I know, I think this is telling my mid to go and take a break. Yeah, as if what. I think I'm just having trouble with my reflexes now because I'm a bit hungry. I can't think straight. So yeah guys, this is session number, I think it's 9 already. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.